the flat Earth theory, it's not flat like they're saying, like flat, but the theory behind it of being in a dome and everything in the inner Earth, that's our planet.
Okay, so what are other planets? Why are other planets spheres then?
There are no other planets.
Yeah, but there are though. I can see them. They're
You can
there.
see what you think are planets and all, but that's not what you're actually looking at.
Okay.
What about the whole
Please
moon?
please elaborate.
Because the moon's is
The moon and the sun are within our atmosphere.
No, they're not. If it was, we would be
They're not
incinerated.
outside of they're inside the Fermat Dome Earth.
If if the sun was that close, we would all be incinerated and our atmosphere would spontaneously
The
combust.
sun is not as big as what they say. What you see on the face of the sun is only 70 miles across.
It's only 70 miles across, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Miles. Surprise, you're American.
Mm-hmm.
So, please elaborate though. Why do you think that like other planets like Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, and Venus and Mars, shit that I've seen with my own eyes, tell me why those are not real?
Man, what y'all talking about? Let me in, twin.
We're talking about conspiracy theories and flat Earth.
Right there. Right, keep talking. Go ahead, keep talking about it.
Hang on.
I'm Christian, but the flat earth isn't real, dude.
If you're Christian, then you'd believe in flat Earth.
I don't. It's not real.
What book do you read? Which version of the
the
Bible?
King James Bible.
Really?
Yes.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 6. Fermat Dome.
Okay, so if a book says it's real and you automatically think it's real, so if a book says that aliens are invading, like a fiction book.
So you're saying you're not a Christian?
Yes,
you don't believe in the Bible?
I do believe in the Bible, but it's not, the flat earth isn't real. I've seen it with my own eyes, dude.
Look up the original definition and translation from the original language of Greek and everything of where Fermat comes from.
Okay, but where
a physical structure.
Where is your
God.
Where is your solid evidence though? So far you've only told me a book says it, so it's real. Things that books say is
also they stated it.
Government documents,
and
right?
Hang on.
Please tell me which government said that the Earth
US
is flat.
Government.
The U.S. government.
A
okay.
Bunch of governments.
A bunch of
Peace
governments.
Treaty, all them governments.
They said that the Earth is flat.
They know it's flat, and they've got documentation. Back in 1958, after the signing of the Antarctic Peace Treaty and everything, they started taking it out and not putting it in dictionaries and everything. But if you get a botanical encyclopedia dictionary, 1958 or a little bit older, it's in there.
Okay, so tell me this. How do seasons work? Why is there a winter and a summer?
Because the way the sun rotates, it gets closer and it goes further out.
Okay.
The disk.
So how does it do that naturally?
Because that's the way it was designed by God to do.
Okay, so if God, what? So can you explain me the physics behind that?
Not fully, but that's what it does.
That's not what it does though. So why?
That is
so
what it does.
if you're saying that, why can it be daytime in Australia and in Canada at the same time, which are on two opposite sides of the flat Earth?
How can two states side by side have two totally different temperatures? If the sun is so big and far away, all the light coming from it would all make the same side of the whole Earth that it's shining on the same temperature. How come it doesn't do that?
Do you know what clouds are and air pressure?
I do know what clouds are.
Yes, that's why. Air pressure, clouds, environmental aspects, a lot of things go into temperature. There's Chinooks.
Okay, if you say so.
Chinooks happen when a higher heat from the top of mountains slumps downwards because of cold air pressure. I'm in the middle of a Chinook right now. If you explain a Chinook
I
to me,
worked on
please.
Chinooks.
You've worked on Chinooks.
I was a 15 Fox aviation electrician.
Okay,
for the Army
tell me
for
what a
4
tell
fucking
me
years.
tell me what a Chinook is then.
The Chinook is a double-bladed helicopter cargo
No,
copter.
a
You also
Chinook
mount miniguns
is
and shit on it.
a Chinook is when in the middle of winter it suddenly becomes 16 degrees outside and it's nice and warm and the snow melts away because of barometric air pressure from the mountains. That's what makes a Chinook happen. That's what a Chinook is. A Chinook is not a fucking military helicopter. Get your mind outside of America, please. A Chinook is 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 a meteorological phenomenon. It's not a helicopter. It may be called the Chinook, but it's named after what Chinooks actually are. Yes, a CH-147 Chinook. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know what the helicopter is. I have a poster of it over there.
Okay. You just said you're standing in the middle of a Chinook.
Yes, I am in a Chinook right now. The meteorological phenomenon. Have you not been listening to me this whole time?
Okay.
The meteorological phenomenon called a Chinook, which happens when the barometric air pressure of the hot air on mountains goes in to the lower pressure of the cold and makes it warm in the middle of winter. That happens. Explain to me. So that's temperature is all based on barometric pressure and atmospheric aspects. So explain to me, like, do you not believe in weather? Is that another thing you don't believe in?
Weather. I believe in weather.
So if the flat Earth was real, why would people start saying that it's a globe? And then everyone believes it's a globe. And people go to space and they go, oh, it's a globe. People fly in airplanes and go, oh, I can see the curvature. It's a globe. Why would people do that? Can you explain it to me, please?
Because the globe icon and everything for it was pushed after 1958.
Not
Why
1958.
Before 1958 are flat Earth maps.
They're not flat Earth maps, dude. Have you seen maps from Christopher Columbus? They're not flat Earth maps. They paint Earth as a globe.
It's kind of funny you say that, seeing how there aren't no Christopher Columbus maps that survived.
Yes, there are. You fucking. Yes, there are, and it was disproportionate.
You might want to do a little studying.
And they. Okay. So why in fucking like the 1500s, 1600s, whenever Christopher Columbus was being a dick, in that era, why would he go, the Earth is a globe, and then everyone goes, oh yeah, it's a globe? Why would everyone do that?
They didn't.
Yeah, but they did though.
They didn't.
They did. They went, oh, it's a globe. Why? Explain to me why they would do that. Explain to me why people would say the Earth is a globe and like try and hide the flat Earth from people. Explain to me that.
Because when people think that they're trapped in a dome, the curiosity of people being curious naturally want to escape.
Okay, no.
Mm-hmm.
So if people are in a globe and they want to escape, or sorry, in a dome, but you see, when you're in a globe, you can escape. You can hit what is called escape velocity and leave the Earth if you wanted to. You could do that.
You smack into the firmament dome and explode. That's what happened at Operation High Jump. They had two planes that they took with them with the military, and they had two of them flying around, and one of them just exploded midair because it hit a visible barrier.
Okay, so in the diagram that is showing on the video right now, the moon and the sun are on completely opposite sides. I should not be able to see that from Canada, right? But I can see the moon and the sun right next to each other. I saw it today.
Mhm.
They were right next to each other
Yeah.
outside.
You know the moon moves faster around than the sun, right?
Yes, the moon orbits the Earth faster than the Earth orbits the sun. But why did I see it there for days? Why is it there for days then?
Well, recently they've been doing that Project Bluebeam and throwing holograms of 4 suns and 4 moons up in the sky.
So they've been so how recently have they started that Project Bluebeam you speak of?
They've been working on that for years. They've had it for years.
They've had it for
A lot
years.
of
Do you
things
have
see in the sky
do you have
is
a-
because of Project Bluebeam?
do you have a definite date?
No,
You don't have a definite date. Then how do you know it's real?
because there's other people that do have the definite date and the actual government files on it.
But
Because the government has
You
released
keep
all these
talking
files.
about these government files. I've never seen them. Can you please
Because you don't
share
look
them
for
to me?
apparently.
Yeah, I don't look for them because it's basic knowledge. I myself have
No, it's
seen
not.
the Earth as a globe and the moon
You're
as a
believing
globe.
what you were brainwashed to believe as a child in school.
I didn't learn that in school. I learned that from looking.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. The horizon, bro. How does the horizon work then?
Because I can only see so many miles out, like 300, or I think it's 3 miles out before it fades off.
Yes, it drops off because the side of the tangential plane of the globe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. So you agree.
Listen, how do you think rainbows work?
Rainbows are refraction of light through water particles.
If it was like rain and it reflects through the water like they say, it wouldn't be making a streak across. There'd be a rainbow in each individual fucking drop. And you can't create a rainbow without a reflective mirror. The
If
dome
you're near a
acts as a
waterfall, you
mirror.
could see it.
Mm-hmm.
You-
Because there's a dome reflecting as a mirror above you to create the arc.
Okay,
even.
so the sun is a circle. It's a sphere. It's a circle. And when it casts a
Mhm.
rainbow, that circle gets put out. You see, if you see a rainbow in an airplane, it's a perfect circle, right? And if you see it on the ground, it's just a bow because it goes beyond the horizon.
It arcs because the Fermat dome arcs.
You are so I'm sorry. I've been trying to be polite this whole time, but you are actually just fucking stupid, dude. You have to
If you say so.
you have to go out and look for yourself. You have to look.
I have.
Okay, what about that experiment where they had 2 like shields with holes in them, right? Set on different
Mhm.
parts of the plane, right?
The ground is not perfectly flat now, is it?
It's not, but it was flat. They did it in the salt flats, dude. The salt
It don't matter.
flats. It's flat. And so
I
they
understand.
put up
that.
2 shields and the little flashlight it was only
I know
visible
exactly
when
what
he
you're
held it
talking
above his
about.
head. It was only visible when he held it above his head because of the curvature of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
How fucking brainwashed and fucking internet brain do you have to be to believe that shit?
I don't know. As brainwashed as you gotta believe not to.
The earth is not fucking flat, dude.
If that's what you want to believe, that's
Then
what you wanna
explain to
believe.
me. Explain to me how, when I'm on an airplane, I look out the window, Boom.
I've tried to
It's got a
explain
curve.
shit. If you
It's
don't want to listen,
it's
then I'm not gonna put no more effort or energy
explain.
into bullshit.
I want you to explain to me why I can look out the window on
I
an
don't have to
airplane and there's a
explain
curve.
damn thing. If you don't want to do your own research and find out for yourself, that's
I
fine.
have done my own research, and the Earth is a globe. Like, listen. Explain to me. I'm asking you. Please enlighten me. You might be able to shift my point of view. Explain to me how I can look out the window of my uncle's airplane and there's a curve.
Because, like I said, the Earth is not perfectly flat. When people say flat Earth, that's the first thing wannabe skeptics and everything go to. Oh, there's a curve. No shit. You've got dirt, you've got hills, you've got mountains.
It's not hills.
They're
It
all
was
kinda
an
different.
ocean.
Everything
It
else
was an
that moves that
ocean.
way.
It was the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of Newfoundland. Why does an ocean have a curve 1,000 kilometers long?
Believe what you want to believe.
How? No, please explain to me. How does
Yeah,
the
believe what you
ocean
wanna believe.
have a curve 1,000 kilometers long? Explain that to me, please. Why are you quiet? I'm asking you to explain that to me. Why the ocean has
I
a
don't
curve
say
1,000
shit to
kilometers?
nobody or anything I don't want to say. If you don't want to believe that, then don't believe it.
No,
Believe what you
I'm
wanna
I'm not
believe.
saying listen, I have my own beliefs. I'm just asking you to enlighten
like
me
I have
on your
mine.
point of view. I'm asking you to describe your point of view to me. And I'm asking you a question. Why does the ocean have a curve 1,000 kilometers across that I can see out the window of an airplane? If the Earth is actually flat and you're this knowledgeable about it, you should be able to answer me.
Well, you've apparently seen it all, so you should know.
Yes, and I do know. I have my own beliefs. That's not what
And
I'm
there you go,
trying to
then.
ask. I'm trying to ask, why does the ocean have a curve 1,000 kilometers across? Because you said, oh, dirt and mountains and stuff. Okay. Why does the ocean have that? The ocean doesn't have mountains and dirt on top of the water. I'm asking you a question and I would like a response.
I don't know how to give you a response.
Yes, you are right. You don't have to. I'm just asking you to enlighten me and maybe you could change my point of view.
You can't be enlightened because you won't accept nothing I've told you.
Yes, because everything you have told me is factually false.
Well, there you go. Why do you think I want to continue if you can't have an understanding about basic shit?
I do have an understanding about basic shit. And
Do you know the square and compass of the Freemason symbol, what it really represents?
I'm trying to keep this as professional and polite as I can.
I'm talking about professional shit and polite.
The compass on the Freemason symbol, yes, nice redirect.
The
But
compass and
can you
square.
please explain to me why the ocean has a curve?
Must be light refraction.
Light refraction. That's not how light refracts. How does it pick certain areas to refract if all of it is covered by even lighting by the sun that is floating around the dome? If it's all completely
because in the
even,
ocean being pure ocean, being water, it's going to reflect light.
yes, it does reflect light, but it doesn't reflect it like that. If in this dome,
But yet,
the
water
the
reflects a rainbow in it as a curve.
yes, it does because the sun is a sphere, not just some circle in the sky. Deimos, do you believe in flat Earth as well as you, Hyde player?
I'm just kind of here. Just
All right, all right. What do you believe in? Do you believe in flat Earth or
Do I believe in anything?
do you
Realistically, no, I don't. I'm just kind of here just to listen and speak to people.
exactly?
I already told them I'm not much of a.
Yes, flat Earth is not. It's not real. So far, every single evidence, the only actual physical evidence you've given me is the Bible, and the Bible isn't factual enough evidence. It doesn't have anything I can
So
see.
you're not a Christian.
Yes, I am.
Then you
But
would
the
believe in
Earth,
the Bible.
the Earth isn't flat. It doesn't say that.
Even in Ezekiel, it mentions the firmament multiple times.
Okay, so it's just a book. It's a book that says stuff. So
So you're not Christian.
so you don't believe in nonfiction?
I believe in truth. I'm a truth seeker.
So if a book, so have you ever read The Hunger Games?
No,
Okay, so that book says that there's certain divisions and humanity's completely gone and they force them into this death game. Is that real?
well, the most dangerous game, they do that type shit. It's probably based off of something like that.
Okay, hold on. Let me give you a different example. War of the Worlds. Aliens are on Earth, and they're in tripod things that shoot lasers, and they've exterminated 78% of humanity. Is that real?
Aliens are real, but they're not what people think.
Aliens are real, yes, I agree. But are alien spaceships on Earth shooting lasers at Chicago right now?
Right now, no.
So books aren't real, is what is. So you believe in fiction. So
So you're saying that everything written in every book's fiction just because it's not happening right now?
no, not everything. It's factual books that have evidence that you can demonstrate yourself. I'm waiting on yo, Suicide Boys is fire, bro. I'm waiting on you to demonstrate some actual factual evidence for me to like see myself.
You have to go to Antarctica ice ring, part of it.
I've been to
and run through the ice
Antarctica.
wall yourself.
Antarctica's just ice, dude. It's just ice and penguins. I've been to Antarctica. There's no ice wall. It's just Antarctica, dude.
If you say so.
What do you mean if you say so? I've been there. It's just ice, dude.
When you travel as far as you can, north, south, east, or west, and across all the land, no matter which direction, you will eventually run into 200-foot ice walls in every direction.
Okay, so explain this. How could I
You won't
fly?
come back on the land like going around it and coming back to the U.S. It's impossible.
I did that though. How can you explain the fact that I went from Vancouver and then I did a stop in Montreal and then I did a stop in Europe and then from Europe I flied all the way
What
back
you call
around to
flying around the
Montreal?
world is not flying around the fucking world.
It is though.
When you have your globe and you thinking you're gonna fly around this way,
Let me turn the pens
come
on.
back.
Hold on. How do I do that? Let me...
How do we turn on the markers?
It's over
you
there.
come over here and you click this button.
There we go.
When you've got the Earth, and say it's a ball, it's a sphere, and say you're gonna start here, and you're gonna fly around the Earth like this right here. Oh, bitch.
Yes, I understand.
And come back up. That is not what they mean by fly around the Earth. You cannot do that.
Yes, you
That is impossible.
literally can. The ISS does
Not.
it.
When they say fly around the Earth, you're flying around the Earth like this.
Yeah, but you're not though.
You can't go past the ice walls.
What's beyond the ice walls?
36 other continents. But you can't
36
get
other
there by
continents,
flying
eh?
over the walls because the Fairmont Dome comes down and meets it at the ice walls. It's an invisible barrier, invisible physical barrier.
Invisible physical barrier. Okay, yep. What is this barrier made of?
Talk to God. We don't fully know.
Can you talk to
They've been
God
trying
for
to
me?
find all kind of
And
ways
can
to
you
get
talk
out
to
of it.
can you talk to God for me right now and ask him?
I thought you were a Christian.
I'm not.
Well, that's something you're gonna have to work out with God.
Okay, can you talk
Because
to God?
if you think I'm
Can
crazy,
you
anything I tell you, you're not gonna believe anyway. Even if I do talk to God.
can you talk to God right now and ask him, please, for me, please?
It's kind of like that starlight material NASA came out with. That's why they invented starlight. Was from the idea of the.
Are you talking about
Fairmont
Starlink?
Dome.
Are you talking about Starlink Wi-Fi?
No, starlight.
Starlight, the light that comes from stars.
Starlight material that NASA invented.
NASA invented starlight
I think it was
material.
NASA. Hang on. You can put a torch to it. It don't burn. It don't heat up. Nothing.
Are
And
you
it's
talking
lighter than,
about
like,
are you
air.
talking about aerogel?
Yeah, that shit. They came out first,
Aerogel.
it was starlight. The dude died and didn't give the recipe out, and then they came out
This
with
guy's so
aerogel.
fucking stupid. It's making me so pissed off.
But it was
So-
derived from the idea from the Fairmont Dome when they come across it.
So you're saying the dome is made of aerogel?
No, I said it is like that stuff.
It's like
That's where they
aerogel.
got the idea to make
Okay,
it.
so you said there were planes that crashed into it and blew up. Aerogel is
Mhm.
incredibly brittle. You would be able to fucking fly through it. It's aerogel. It's
listening.
made of air.
You're still not listening. They got the idea of aerogel from when they come across the Fairmont Dome. It is not the same. It is the man-made human version of what they come across that they were trying to recreate but couldn't because the actual dome is made by God.
Okay, so what's beyond the dome then?
More land, continents, ice wall.
Ice wall,
I mean,
continents. That's what's beyond the dome.
there's 4 exits that you get out of, and it's during the springtime.
He's talking about the 4
that it
exits that are
melts
on the
away,
north,
and
east,
you go
south,
there
and
with a boat
west.
in the water, or
Oh
wherever
my
the fuck you got
fucking
the
god,
ship
this
to go
guy's
on.
too far.
Now,
You
with
can't
beach
save
balls,
him.
You throw a beach ball in the ocean and wait until it goes around and disappears because you won't be able to see it because it's all ice and the opening blends in with itself. But you can watch the beach ball go around the corner like it goes through the middle of the wall, and you'll find the opening because the current's taking that ball through that.
Okay,
Once you
so
get outside of that,
have you seen this opening before? Have you thrown the beach ball?
once you get outside of that, the next land you got Earth.
I asked
The
you a
outer ring,
question.
but out of that is Atlas, and you've got more continents there. That's where our ancestors left and went to.
Okay,
There's
so
another ice
have you
wall
seen
that's a couple
these?
miles back beyond that you can go through, and I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's got its own name also, and it hasn't been fully explored yet.
You still. So have you gone to this? Have you seen this? This gap in the ice wall?
There's 4 gaps.
Yeah, have you seen
There's
one
the
of them?
Sentinel Gate.
I don't need to know what they're called. I need to know, have you seen them or been to them? Yes or no?
Well, you should know. You was there apparently.
Yes, I've been to Antarctica. There's no ice wall with fucking holes in it that leads you to another world.
Oh, okay. When did you go? What time of
2016.
year was it? No, was it winter, summer, spring, fall?
It was April 16th, 2016.
How much did they restrict you on your movement and how much you could travel?
They basically didn't restrict me at all. The only restrictions were based on environmental aspects. How long I could walk based on how cold I got.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean, yeah, okay? There's been so many expeditions to Antarctica. There's never been this ice wall with a hole in it. Have you seen this ice wall or been to it, yes or no? Yes or no, dude? Don't go quiet. Yes or no?
I do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yes
You just tell me
or
what I do and
no,
don't do.
dude? Yes or no?
Fuck you. How
It's-
about that?
It's a question. Yes or no,
I
dude?
don't care what it is.
You're ignoring the question because it's false.
I'm everything, huh? Yeah, sure.
You're avoiding the question because you refuse to open your mind to other ideals. I opened my mind to your ideal, and you have provided no factual evidence.
You wouldn't believe anything that was presented to you.
Yes, I wouldn't believe it because it's not factual. I have seen I've seen there. I've been there. I've witnessed stuff that disproves every single one of your claims.
I bet you have.
Yes, every single one of your claims has been disproved by me.
Okay, that's what you want to believe.
They literally have. That's not if you want to believe. It's not subjective, it's objective. It's an objective truth.
That's your opinion.
No, objective means it's not my opinion, it's just the truth.
It is your opinion.
No, it's not. That would make it subjective. It's objective. It is the objective truth.
If that's what you want to believe.
So you're saying if that's what you want to believe. I want to believe that objective things are the objective truth. Your vocabulary is flawed.
If you say so.
It objectively is.
Okay then.
Yes, exactly. So
If you say so.
you're saying no, that you haven't been to this ice wall and you haven't seen it factually.
If you say so.
If I say so. I'm asking you a yes or no question.
Good for you.
Are you going to respond to my question, or are you going to block out any other ideologies?
There ain't no point in talking or communicating any further when you don't agree with anything I tell you and you just throw it off because you think you know better.
I literally do know better. I've seen it. I don't throw it aside. I take your statements into consideration and put that against shit that I have seen in my life. And then if the shit that I've seen in my life disproves that, then I disregard it. I am a very open-minded individual. I'm an incredibly open-minded individual.
Okay then. You might want to go check again then.
I might want to go check again. That the
This is completely off topic, but have you ever seen weird shit flying in the sky before?
Yes, I've seen UFOs. I fully believe in aliens. Yeah.
Cause this is another off-topic thing, but I've seen like this circle, like this thing that was shaped as a ball that was shiny as fuck.
Yeah, it was shiny as fuck and glowing, and it fucking zoomed. Dude, me and my mom.
It was quiet too, like you couldn't hear anything. Everything was quiet all around me. I was looking in the sky, smoking my cigarette. I seen it was just right there. Then, in like a split second, just gone. Me and my
mom have chased one in our truck. We've chased one. It was out by my sister's house in the prairies. It came out of the cornfield and it just like zoomed off.
Have you ever heard of the one that was in Saskatchewan? It was shaped as like a triangle.
Oh, the triangle one in Saskatchewan. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
The black triangles are man-made.
It wasn't small either. It was like a large fucking scale. Like it was quiet, going above the. I
I do believe some of the UFOs are man-made. The like triangle ones definitely are man-made, but the sphere,
circle ones.
The
this
black
the
triangle
glowing,
with 3 lights. That's
yeah.
what the U.S. made.
the glowing spherical
Sphere.
ones, those are
Gorgeous.
alien-made.
Yeah, because when I was looking at, like, it was just, like, it looked like it was like a polished silver ball. Like it was just, like, it was like the size of like a little miniature. How could I put it? Like a small little car size. It was just floating there, just shown gone. There was no sound, no nothing from it. It was just silent, just dead quiet. Gone.
It uses frequency and magnetism.
Nope.
Chat, I could not physically talk to those people anymore. Holy fuck, that pissed me off. Holy cow, that actually made me mad, dude. I was getting mad towards the end. I can't believe a human being can be so stupid. That person is allowed to vote for the president of the most powerful country in the world. That person's allowed to vote. Holy fucking Jesus. I have to upload this to YouTube and tell my mom.